You know what they say?
If it feels good, do it.
Yo guys, what's up? It's Matt.
And John.
And today we're going to do a little bit, just a little rant about how there's a lot of fat people who don't know how to buy the right size of clothes. You know, just like, look at this picture.
And this one.
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 And that one.
And this one. And this one. And this one.
And this one and that one and this one.
Yeah, like, look at all those pictures. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Like, how do they not know? Like, okay, you're not a size medium or schmedium. You're a size double XL. Like triple, double, still too small.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Just get a fucking loincloth and just wrap that shit up. Get out of here.
No, I don't know about that. You know, like, cause then it might be too loose in there, and they might just start flopping. Like, I feel like that they should wear tight clothes underneath and then something else over. So it, like, keeps it all compacted in there, so they're not just like...
Oh, you know, and there's these girls that they think they're skinny, but they're not by any means.
That's one thing I don't get. Why do fat girls think they're skinny?
And skinny girls think they're fat, right? It's like, I don't even know what's going on. What is a role reversal? So it's like fucking girl code. Like, seriously, these girls think that they're skinny when they're fat, and these fat girls think they're skinny. It's girl code. Just explain this to us, women.
Yeah, leave in the comments. Why do you think, like, why is that? Why can't you just be happy? Like, I know there's a lot of guys who are just like, meh, don't care if I'm fat. I like my body. Like Gabriel Iglesias. He's fluffy, but he doesn't care. Like,
he's happy with his
it.
body. And like me, I'm not the skinniest by far. I don't have a fucking six-pack. You saw from the last video my tits. But I don't have a six-pack, and I'm happy with that. I don't mind having a little pudge. It's just what looks good with my body.
Yeah.
But they're chunky girls that can pull it off. Like one of my ex-girlfriends, who will remain nameless, she was a little chubby, but she could pull it off all right.
It's not that she could pull it off. If she wore too small of clothes too, she wouldn't be able to pull it off, but she knew how to handle herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can't get too small of clothes. Like, there's some really fat chicks who... There's a girl I work with, she's heavy set, but she's got a really good face, and she knows how to, like, get clothes, make her look good, so she's not, like, completely ugly, but she's not, like, super sexy either, you know?
Yeah.
But she knows how to handle herself.
But then there's these girls that we go to school with they're fat, busting out every corner of their body, and they're wearing tighter shirts than this, and they're wearing pants that have holes in them up to their freaking crotch. And it's not a good sight. It brings back terrible memories.
It scares me.
I have nightmares.
But no, like, but they're also not just girls. There are some guys that do this too. I've noticed that. I used to do swim team, okay, and they have like these old man like swim things. And
oh,
so
like the Speedos, the really tight.
Yeah, they have these old guys. But there's so there's 6 guys. 5 of them are wearing normal swim trunks that are baggy, so you know it's okay. Then there's this one overweight dude whose belly is hanging over, so you can't see his crotch. But he has it's not even a Speedo, it's a thong. It goes up his butt crack.
Oh.
It was the worst thing ever, and I had to like stand behind him because I was in the heat after him, like for the younger people. But I was the first heat because I was the faster swimmer. I mean, I was good at swimming, and so I had to stand right behind him. I'm just like, this is disgusting. And when he jumped, it was like,
the fat went everywhere.
I thought I was gonna die from fat.
No, I've never really experienced guys not dressing the right way for their body type.
Oh, I have all the time.
Okay, all right. I guess like those guys with really big muscles. I'm kind of guilty of it too. I don't have the biggest muscles, but
yeah, he wears pretty tight shirts sometimes.
But it's not like it's bad. Like sometimes I look a little pudgy in them, but I do it to compliment these biceps. But there are guys that'll wear like low cut or these shirts that are cut off here.
Like wrong shirts. I'm just talking about too tight. Like we have a kid in our school who does this too.
Oh, yeah.
And he's one of my friends. I
Yeah,
like him. He's cool. But he does it, and I don't appreciate it at all.
And I'm not gonna like go up and tell him either, because I'm not gonna be a douche about it.
Yeah, me either.
Because he is a friend. He's a genuinely good guy sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
We're not saying anything about their personality. We're just saying about their terrible dress choices.
Yeah.
Okay, because they could be the meanest bitches in the world, the meanest dicks, or they could be the nicest people in the world. We don't know. We're just saying, figure out how to dress.
Yeah.
That's it. Just figure out how to dress.
And this guy that you brought up, he doesn't always dress that bad.
He doesn't always do it, but there are some times
Yeah.
where I can see his man titties.
And I guess everyone's a little guilty of it sometimes. Like dressing dressing terribly. Like there's those lazy days that you just can't. You just can't.
Well, I don't think those are lazy days for them because they gotta shimmy into those
Yeah,
things. So.
they do. You're right.
But like, yeah, I get there's some lazy days where you just look like shit and you're just like, I don't care. So I guess we're all technically guilty of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
and we're not saying we're any better than anyone else out there. Cause
yeah, we're not saying.
Like I said, I wear those tight shirts, and I'm not the best looking.
Like, look, I'm wearing a goddamn dress-up shirt for recording.
Yeah.
Because
it's the only clean shirt he's got.
Well, no, that's not it. I was wearing a white shirt, and I blended in with this, so I'm not gonna wear that for recording, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess we're all guilty of it in some way.